What I found is that the rears, at least in this one, the JZS151, she looks like 6 inches, but what really ends up fitting in there is 5 1/4, almost exactly. At least with the till we can use with the bracket. So I'll show you real quick. I move this clip out the way right here and just pinch it in from those sides and it comes out. Grab a Dremel, which you would need, and then just start cutting around the edge right here. Just cut out the whole rim. Once the rim is cut, like that, cut out the brackets from the back. Also, I like to clip these right here, just so you can reuse these for the new speaker. Everything else gotta go. If you're wondering after you cut those brackets, how do you get this thick piece off? I bend this from the front and then get the Dremel and go across the top edge. Once you cut that, you should pretty much just kind of pop out. So now we clean up the edges here. Once you got it kind of clean, 5 1/4 fits in there pretty nicely. I'd say one thing to keep in mind, the reason I went 5 1/4 is because they line up almost exactly with the magnet. You don't want anything too deep because it's going to make the window hit it and it's not going to be able to go down. So now that we're here, I recommend using a 3/32 bit right here. Pre-drill some holes just so your screws can go in there pretty nicely. Some kits give you this long screw. Don't use the long screw. Use a shorter screw. Basically, whenever this goes mounted into the door, if there's anything outside of these edges, like this edge right here, if there's anything, let me face it. If there's anything outside of this, like on here, it's gonna poke against the door frame. Once you're done screwing it in, flip it upside down, make the connections. Using some wire strippers, strip your wires. Some speakers come with these already. Hold on. Big one's positive, little one's negative. Black, red, positive, negative. And then these slide on there. You don't have to do this, but I'm extra, so I'll just put in some heat shrink on there. Don't forget to put it on before you finish the connection. Once your connection's secure, if you did decide to use the heat shrink, I mean, I don't know if you know how it works or not, but just slides over the connection like that, and you get like a lighter. Don't put it, too much, obviously, but enough to make it small. So that's done. I just wrap this back around here and then clip it back in there and ready to go back on the car. I mean, obviously now it's done. Slide it in there, 3 screws, and you should be good. Once you put those 3 screws back in there, start putting it all back together. So obviously that lip right there goes on the edge of the door. So you kind of let it just sit in there. So it kind of hooks in there like that. Pull down on it like that. And don't forget to feed your cables out from underneath there. Connect your wires and the light down here. So these wires here, they'll come up and up and out of here. That's fine. And I'm not doing a very good job. Hold on. So this goes in here. It's the light. It only goes in there one way. And then now these will come up and out.